Yeah. Alright. Until you fix it. Oh! Hello! Hold up. Sorry, camera issue. Hello, everybody. My name's Sethblingo, and welcome back. Now, today's a Q&A video, and I got my people on my fire team, and we're going to play some Destiny 2 while answer your people's questions from the comments. Now, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it down below and hit that like button so you get notified anytime I make a video. But anyway, let's get into this, and let's have a good time. Okay, we're gonna go to Earth. You can do whatever the frick you want, Brad. I'm gonna be going around answering questions. Anyway, first question is by Hannah Christie is, when are you coming out with some merch? To be honest, I don't really know. I don't even know how to edit videos. I really just upload them. The only part I really know is like how to cut out stuff, but I don't really know how to like make merch and my own online stuff. But I'm really, in the future, I'm planning to do like culinary stuff. So I'm planning to do like cooking and I don't know. I'm planning to take accounting classes to do that type of stuff, because I have a good logo going on, and I'm thinking of like doing this thing called killing and grilling, because there's already a thing called chilling and grilling, and I forgot about that. It's off of Larry's channel, Uncle Larry's channel, which is, I forgot. But if you search up chilling and grilling, it pops up there. But I'm coming up with a thing called killing and grilling. But anyway, to be honest, I don't know how to do merch. I think you have to create websites and stuff, so yeah. Next question is Ethan Geller. Do a hot drop in Tilted Towers. Bet you won't. Bet I will. I'll drop down Tilted Towers. I can summon a vehicle. Hey, I can summon my vehicle. Anyway, yeah, I'll freaking go down Tilted Towers. Brad, look at my vehicle.
Shaking up the enemy gives people hope these days, and hope was in short supply for a long time. Scope out this location, and it'd be a big win for us.
I want to do this. Okay, next question. Abandoned activity. I'm just gonna go in a safe place so I can talk.
Yeah, that'll probably be good.
Let's go this way. Leave me alone! Hold up, I'll get to you guys in a second. I'll get to you guys in a second. I need to get to a safe place. Ah! Seems like a safe place up the hill. Spawned in a freaking lousy location. Ow. A slithering snake. I'm not slithering. Hufflepuff.
All forces in the field. A catch has been reported en route to an ether drop.
Okay. Think I'm in a safe place? I don't know. Let's go talk by the beach. It's not really a beach. It's like a swamp, but I'm gonna go talk by the beach. We're on this rock. It'd be Sethblingo's Q&A rock. Ah, no, I can't, turn back! Okay, I can't go out there. Okay. Sit down. Wait, I got an emote for this. No! It's not the emote. Crap. Inventory. No. It's one of these buttons. I will sit down and have a talk with you guys, but I have to get the stupid email. Oh, yeah, I have an emote, but I forgot it's not the one I'm thinking. Okay, there we go. Alright. Questions. Yura Schmidt says, want me to hook up you... What? Want me to hook you up with some woman? Bruh. To be honest, I just got dumped Monday, so I don't know. I'm kind of getting over that. So yeah, and when I move up to Utah, I'm kind of... I don't know. I just go with the flow. I'm not one of those hoes. I don't date girls right after. I don't date a girl and then if she breaks up with me or I break up with her, I don't go for another girl after that. Kind of wait a couple months, let it cool down, so then we both don't get mad at each other. And then, yeah. So when people ask me that after I break up with somebody, I'm like, nah, I kind of gotta wait it out at this point. Especially when you're moving too, because dating a girl's in the state and then you move, then you kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't really work out because I'm not into long distance. I had a long distance relationship, didn't really work out. But thanks for the offer. Danny May says, why did you name yourself Sethblingo? Because, you know, Sethblingo sounds like a good name. I just add Blingo on it. Because I have, not to be racist or anything, but I have Mexican cousins, and they inspire me and stuff. And so they're like, hey, let's just make up this name, because they came up with like a thug name for me. It was Tyrone. I'm like, hey, I can make up a YouTube channel called Tyrone. I'm like, nah, I can't use something they made up. So I'm like, huh. So it just randomly popped up in my mind, like, Sethblingo. And I'm like, dang, that sounds pretty cool. And yeah, that's how I started out. Well, my name, at least. Now it's my nickname. And then, yeah. But there's also a girl version of me, as you can call it. Like, her name, I'm not genderless or anything. Her name is Sethlonda. And every time I go to FFA, I freaking... They say they call it a tradition, and now I gotta kind of believe them by it. But they do this thing where my friends bring their makeup to state, and then they freaking cover my face all in makeup, and then oh my god, I don't know, it's bad. But they like trying different stuff on me. I'm like, bruh, no. Because then we gotta go out on stage and stuff, because we do like poetry competitions, and if you win like second or third place, you gotta go up there. And then I got makeup. But the lady, it was so awkward because last year, 7th grade year, was like my first time. But then the next year, I was like, okay. But then this lady comes up, like the housekeeping at the motel. You got those people with the carts, the managers. They freaking come up with a bunch of freaking makeup removers, and I'm like, oh, you need these. I'm like, yeah, I can explain. And then I went into the bathroom, freaking wiped half my face off. I'm like, oh my god, I look like Two-Face. So yeah, that's the story. But anyway, yeah, that's how Sethblingo came to be. Anyway, next question. I also, Q&A is like, you ask questions and then from the fans and then you answer them. Sometimes people ask multiple questions. I'll take them. I don't have that many fans, so the more questions, the better. Haley Felton says, what's your best story? I'm like, my best story? Crap. My best story. Be honest, probably FFA, because I went up to the spotlights and that was my first time I ever got to work for a big event. And I got to do spotlights and everything. And then freaking, I went back in the hotel, I slept, and then they put makeup on me, and it's actually kind of nice, to be honest. And when they're doing all that stuff to you and all that, it's kind of nice. But, yeah, mostly FFA stuff, because when I get home, I really just play Fortnite and all that, and watch YouTube. But I really don't have nothing to do until I get to school. It's a small town, so you don't really get to go anywhere. But, my best story? Probably, I don't know. My life's pretty boring. But my best story is probably like when we went to medieval times, and we sat down, and we went through all the medieval time stuff, and he had like, no, my best story is, it was recently, it was like 3 months back. I went to a thing in Rollins called the Crisis Center, like mental issues and stuff. And the last day I was there, right? Well, the last day / night, I was in there, right? And I was freaking sitting down playing Monopoly with this kid. There was like 5 other kids. And I was in there playing Monopoly. And he freaking flips the table. No, he lost the Monopoly game, flips the table, and then, he flips the table after he plays Monopoly, grabs the freaking, there's like plastic cups in there, no, glass cups, throws one on the ground, tries to shank us all, but we went into the safety room. We didn't get shanked, but he was grabbing, there was an old lady in there and like 2 other staff members, and she was the only one there with us. And then there was this other lady that just arrived, because she was about to clock out basically. And she basically came by after he flipped the table and everything, and the Monopoly pieces were everywhere, and tried to take it out of his hand, and he basically threw it towards us, missed. But then the lady basically goes like, no, don't do it, and then he was like, leave me alone, and then he started smashing, and he like yelled it out too, and he just started smashing a bunch of cups and plates and everything in the cupboards, and then the freaking lady checked out, because she was done with it, she couldn't handle it, and then the other lady came in, and so he had to go to his room, he went into his room, and then, if I remember correctly, we were still in the safe room. And then once he got out, we were safe to come out. We cleaned up his Monopoly mess. I'm like, bro, I can never play games with this kid again if he's just gonna freak out like this. And then my friend's like, yeah, you're right. And then basically we had to get all the sharp objects in the room and all the cups and stuff and put it in the manager's closet, that has like all the food and stuff in it, pantry basically. And basically what happened later that night, after we were just continuing what we did, but without the kid, basically later that night, he basically tried to commit suicide and like tried to suffocate himself and bang his head against the wall. But then this other kid that worked at Burger King came in the room, basically restrained him. And then there was another staff member, because you had like 3 staff members, the old lady in the morning, that one lady in the afternoon, that other lady at night. And he had that other lady that came in, and then he starts banging his head on the wall and everything. And then, so he's like starting to bleed, and the lady's calling 911 in the bathroom, and we're all freaking out. Well, we went to our rooms because it was ready to go to bed. And me and my friend, since it was like right after Halloween, I just got Snicker bars and like stuff out on my freaking backpack, and I just gave him, like, bro, this is hilarious. I'm like, I don't know about you, I'm not freaking out or anything. I'm just laughing at this kid because he's trying to commit suicide and he's doing all this to himself. And it's like, it's kind of sad, but at the time it's funny because he's freaking raging, and like watching little kids rage is just funny. But we're laughing as we're eating Snickers, and we're like, bruh, when are the cops showing up? And so this kid's just sitting there with his arms crossed, banging his head on the wall. What, brother? Oh, never mind. Anyway, he's banging his head on the wall. Cops show up, and he's like, remember, he goes like, what did I tell you last time I showed up? And the kid's like, no, please, no, I don't want to go back. And he's freaking, the police is like, remember what I told you when I come back? And he was like, what was I going to do? And he's like, no. And he starts freaking out, and the kid starts freaking, going around, and then he gets behind the counter because he's scared of the cop. And then the cop, like, goes after him and tries to restrain him down. The kid starts kicking his legs. And then we're like, bruh. And then and then my friend's like, give me a Twix bar. I'm like, bro, take the candy, bro. This is freaking intense. And there's cameras in the room, so I'm like, bro, we need to get the video evidence after this freaking stuff goes down. We need to get the video evidence and post it on my YouTube channel. Because I still had it up at the time. I had it since like two years ago I started this channel probably. But anyway, freaking... the kid bangs his head on the wall and everything, and then we're freaking laughing, and then the cop shows up, and then he freaks out, gets behind the counter, and the cop restrains him, and then puts his freaking, there's a couch right by the counter, he puts his bloody face in the couch, and then freaking puts handcuffs on him, and then he still starts struggling, and then you just see blood drip against, and then he, like, snotted his hand and, like picked up his hand before he got the handcuffs on, and he wiped it on the walls. Like, at least once. And then he got restrained, and then he was in the freaking police car and was out of there. And so, we had our window open, one of the curtains open, and since it was like a crisis center for mental people, they thought that you would escape. So legit, I was asking my friend, I'm like, bro, do they have searchlights in here? I'm like, because there's like lights going back and forth across our window. And he's like, yeah, definitely, bro. I'm like, because I don't know what happened. We saw the police car and an ambulance right behind the police car with the kid. And we looked out the window, and then there's other lady that had no idea. She's probably like, she was the boss of the actual crisis center. She walked in, and she's like, why aren't your kids asleep? I'm like, bro, we just experienced a lot of drama. We kind of laughed about it, and we're sorry if we did. And freaking, oh my god, it's freaking horrible. But anyway, we freaking watched the ambulance and stuff come by, and they thought we were gonna escape, and we're like, bro, we're not gonna escape. And they're like, well, go to bed. I'm like, bro, do they check when you go to sleep? I'm like, and he was like, bro, full on, because they full on get a flashlight. They don't open your eyes, so they like go over your eyes. So like, me and my friends stay up all the time at the crisis center. And then we're like, when they try to come in and close our doors, we just legit close our eyes, go against the wall. They don't even come towards our bed at all. And they close the door and we start talking again. But after that night, after the kid got taken away, it was kind of peaceful. But then I had to leave and I went home and now I'm back. And that's probably one of the reasons why I couldn't record for a long time. Not that week off thing before I started making videos again. I was gone doing stuff. But yeah, that's probably the best story I've had. But anyway, what's the craziest thing that has ever happened to you? Well, it's recently happened. Freaking summertime, back in Saratoga, it was me and Brad freaking camping. And we camped for like 3 days straight.
Oh god.
A big storm came by after we hopped in the freaking lake. Jumped back out, right? No, first of all, we went on the lake. Freaking jumped in the lake, right? I had my Rick and Morty shirt. It was on like the deck, and it flew off into the lake. And so I jumped in, and we were looking for it at the bottom of the lake. I'm like, bro, I do not want to go out into the lake and try to find it. It was slimy. The rocks were slimy. It was so disgusting. Like, you put your toes in between the crevices of the rock, and it's like, ugh.
On the south, we might have a
All forces in the field.
Oh,
A
brother,
catch
what's
has
going
been
on?
reported en route to an ether drop.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Anyway, freaking got my Rick and Morty shirt. And I'm like, luckily I got that. And then later that, we hopped in the lake, and we saw like a storm in the distance, and we're like, it's fine. And then we had like this huge mansion tent back at camp. And like, we were playing football and doing all the regular camping stuff. And then once we got back to the campsite and the storm rolled in, and it was freaking windy as heck. The wind was blowing and the freaking rain was coming in. And the restraints out of the ground that were holding the tent down popped out. And what's going on?
Where'd you go?
I was inactive. I'm talking freaking Destiny. Anyway, here, just go back to orbit.
Okay.
I'll start moving again after this because I don't have that many long of stories. Anyway, the wind was blowing like crazy, and freaking the wind was blowing like crazy. We were talking to freaking Brad's dad and everything and his friend, and freaking blew inside the the corner of the tent. I don't know what that meant, but anyway, everything collapsed from that one corner because of the wind, and it basically collapsed, and we had to go to his friend's house, and we had to camp there for the night, and we basically had a barbecue. And the rain was so bad, and it was like flooding in Saratoga and everything, and we basically couldn't go back. And then like his uncle Ryan was there, and we were putting up his little tent before that, and like the wind was so bad that it almost blew us in the ocean with it, because the freaking restraints on it, whatever it was. But it was so bad. Brad, you still there? Oops, I don't know. I don't know where Bradley went. But that was that's probably my craziest story, because that is a crazy day. Wind was blowing, tent had to go down, and then the rain started raining on. Oh my god, I forgot. My blankets and stuff were in there, right? And my fishing pole and everything. We had to leave everything there. Which means the rain would have flooded in through the top of the tent and got everything wet. Oh my, yeah, it was bad. Probably, I don't know. That was so bad. It was like a tornado. It was the windiest day there. Windiest. But anyway, next question. Hold up. Let's get into this and play. Because I don't know if... you guys probably want to hear me talk, but... Okay, next question. Alright, I did that. This page. I wrote all this down, too. I wrote all this down. I'm smart. Frick. Oh. Okay, Bradley Waring says, what's your, oh geez, yeah, these are short questions. What's your favorite number? 12. Plain 12. Plain out 12. 12. 12er. 12. 12. Serious, 12. 12! No, I'm just kidding. It's 12. Favorite fast food restaurant is Chick-fil-A. Favorite candy? Be honest, everybody thinks it's Twix. My ex thinks different. She thinks it's Twix. To be honest, because she likes the Kit Kats. To be honest, she was my crush and everything. I like Kit Kats too. That's my favorite candy, is Kit Kat. I had told everybody it was Twix, but I thought since my ex had a Kit Kat, since that was her favorite candy, I'm like, yeah, I've seen the movies like, oh, yeah, your favorite candy is this too? Yeah, that's cool. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to make something up. But yeah, my favorite candy is Kit Kat. Favorite color? It depends. I like violet / purple and green and yellow, because I'm part of Hufflepuff House, so I like yellow. And then green mixed with purple is kind of dope. And then purple in general is just cool, because if I was an emo and stuff, that's Seth Londa's favorite thing. Seth Londa's favorite color is freaking purple. That is her favorite color. Uh, Seth Londa is a living thing. Since I've joined FFA. If I didn't join FFA, Seth Londa wouldn't be a living thing right now. But now she is a living thing. I hate saying that. I regret saying that. But now she's part of me. Which is bad. She's part of me now, guys. So if I ever get salty, that's where she kicks in. Not saying I'm transgender. Again, I'm not transgender. Favorite family member? Oh, just to let you know, guys, Riley Waring is my cousin, so of course you would ask this question in my Q&A videos. What's my favorite family member? If you don't know this, Riley, if I have a cousin named Johnny, he's from my mom's side. He's my mom's sister's son, and he does fishing with me and he teaches me a lot of stuff. So I'll probably say Johnny Cruz is my favorite cousin. But favorite soda? Dr. Pepper. Freaking love Dr. Pepper. I will do anything for a Dr. Pepper. Freaking love Dr. Pepper. Favorite sport? What? No, I was saying Dr. Pepper's delicious. I don't know what I'm talking about. Favorite sport? To be honest, I'm a girl. No, I'm not kidding. Just kidding. I'm not a girl. Fuck that. Not no girl, bro. I'm a boy. Full-on boy. My dad says, are you into football and basketball? Nope. Volleyball. But I played volleyball. I don't like saying this, but I like watching... I don't like it. I like watching volleyball, so I got into that and I played it a little bit. Volleyball is my favorite sport. My ex, I drew her a picture of her in Gravity Falls style. I drew her in her volleyball warm-ups, which is pretty cool. She still has it, but oof. Oh, I didn't want to ask this question, but I got to. Are you going to break up with Annie? Yeah. Thing is, Briley, she kind of broke up with me Monday, March 11th, 2019. Yes, I did mark this down on my calendar. It's not weird. Don't laugh, Bradley. It's not weird.
What?
I don't mark breakups on my calendar. Okay, she's my crush and everything. And I love her and all, but I can't really say that anymore. She broke up with me. I don't know. We're still friends. Guess we won't say that. We don't do the couple thing anymore. No, we don't do that. But yeah, she broke up with me. I don't want to say the reason because it's kind of dumb. Okay, I'll say the reason. She said, I don't want to say the reason. It is dumb. Okay, the reason is because she said I was too clingy. Well, I asked my friend to ask her. I never asked her because she wouldn't answer me. But my friend Dylan Romero, he said I asked him to ask her why. And she's like, oh, because Seth's being too clingy and saying love you too much. And like a week before this, she went dead silent, and then she was sick. So I'm like, oh, she's just sick. That's why she went dead silent. But this was after state, and during state, she talked to me. And I was like, the last time she said, love you. And then she went dead silent after state, and then she got sick. And then, yeah, I still think, I don't know. Because she still talks to me. She still talks to me like I'm in a relationship with her, but she doesn't do... It was more like a one-sided thing. That's why I'm kind of glad she broke up with me, because if you don't know what friend zoning is, it's basically like, oh, you put in too much work, and you don't get anything back. That's what one-sided means, and, like, if you're basically hugging her and she's not doing anything back, or doing all that. She's basically friend zoning you. She still treats you like a friend, not a relationship. And yeah, basically that's what she was doing. No offense, Annie, if you're watching my video, but the viewers want to know. But yeah, still, no offense. I know how you are, and I don't want you to get rude or anything, be mean to me again. But yeah. And then she says, these are hard. First Q&A video, I'm already getting hard questions. Are you going to miss her? Yes. To be honest, yes, I do. Because the first 2 months, we called each other soulmates. And that hits me down the heart. It really does.
Like that. Oh, all confused.
And I went to all her sports events. And I met her parents, and we were good friends. I was good friends with her sister, and I still am. And I still am friends with her mom and dad. But I really do miss her as a relationship. I still treat her like my friend, but if she wasn't the girl for me, then I guess not. But and you guys may have saw her. She was in my first vlogging video. Yeah, she was in my vlogging video. You saw her I didn't want to get her on camera, but she bumped my shoulder. Well, she was purposely doing it because she likes to mess around with me when I'm making videos. She purposely do it, and then if you pause the video at a certain time, you can see her face. So, oh no, it's a face reveal. No, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah. She broke up with me Monday, guys, so I'm sorry to say that. But she just fell in her heart that she didn't want to be with me. I feel like a tutor or whatever, a mentor. Like, oh, Seth, don't do it. I'm talking to myself, okay? I'm going crazy. Anyway, dang, we almost done with questions? We're almost done with questions. Yeah. So sorry to tell you that, Brian, but okay, I got like 2 more questions left. Wait a second, I didn't have 2 more questions. I know Joseph said something about PUBG. I think he did say something PUBG. Yeah, he's like, Joseph Bora said, PUBG question mark? I don't know. PlayStation 4 doesn't have it. I don't think. I'll say come out in the PlayStation store. But last time I checked, I don't think they had it. I think you got an Xbox, so I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, YouTube. For asking this question. Chandler Myers, do you like dick? You fucking crazy? No, I'm straight, motherfucker. I may have scoliosis, but no. Chandler, if you're listening, if you're watching this, why do you ask me these questions? You know I gotta answer them. Because I have to. It's Q&A. Oof. Mark Sagier, sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, but who is your least favorite person? I don't know. I don't have any least favorite person in my life. I like everybody. I treat everybody like they're my family. Because that's how you make friends. Is you treat them nice, compliment them, and if you got a girl that likes you, then try it out. If it doesn't work, I guess not. I'm not saying like that's a hoe type of thing to say. It's just you got to meet new people in the world. My shout out to Mr. Riddle, by the way, but he's my head teacher. My head teacher told me, he's like, you at least get 10 women before you get married. Or for a woman, it'd be like 10 guys or something like that. But for me, it'd be like 10 women. This was my just first relationship. So, No, probably no. It's my second. Because
Why'd I come in here?
first
Why'd
chick
I come in here?
first chick I dated, her name was Haley Tuttle. She lived all the way in freaking Rollins, which is like an hour away from me. She broke up with me because of long distance. I'm like, oh, it's fine. And then I dated Annie Sykes. And then that was a girl that just broke up with me Monday. So, at this point, yeah, that was only 2 out of 10. So, yeah, if you meet new people, go out there and date them, okay? There's nothing wrong with dating a new person. Because you need to find someone out there for you. You're gonna find someone out there for you. There's gonna be someone out there that likes your personality, that has a personality like you, that likes the type of food you eat, and does all that lovey-dovey crap. But yeah, basically, that's it. I see 2 people watching this video. If you got questions, go ahead and ask them. Ask anything you want. Put it down in the chat. I will kindly answer them. Anything you want. Because I just answered like 12 questions. Felt like 46, but yeah. We're just gonna do one mission and I'll probably just end it because we're already 36 minutes in. But I'm making a video tomorrow, guys. I know I only make videos Saturday, but I'll make a video tomorrow since tomorrow's St. Patty's Day. Because I have Irish blood in me. But, yeah. I'm just gonna do the hot. Speaking this accent all day. But yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, that like button. You can tell Ty and date whatchamacallit to unmute me.
Oh, Devin, Ty, you guys can talk now.
Yeah, the questions are over. You're fine. They were freaking harsh, though. Not harsh. They got real deep. Let's just say that. Again, Annie, I understand you break up with me and everything. I understand, but I'm glad we're still friends.
Hello there.
Because, guys, if you don't know this, I've known her since like the 3rd grade, so we've grown up with each other, and all my friends in my class I've known for like the 3rd grade. And she's like the closest one to me. So, yeah. Devin, I just freaking got ended with a bunch of intense videos. What? Intense questions.
I'm not telling you
But, yeah.
I can't say it on here, so I'll just text you. I'll text you. No. No.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Jesus Christ is Jason Bourne. Devin, you sound like that bitch.
You're tired?
Hey, Bradley. Bradley, you remember Rachel in Saratoga?
Yeah. Oh.
Devin sounded like her for a minute. She's like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Oh. Yeah, I remember.
You remember her laugh? I have her laugh on video, bro. When Ryan and your dad jumped in the lake, and her laugh, you can hear it out of the whole video. She's like, but yeah, guys, me and Brad heard something that night when we put up that tent.
We don't talk about the past. We don't talk about the past.
That thing is lodged in my memory. You know what? Everybody's gonna hear the story now.
Go ahead, expose him.
Me and Bradley.
Expose him.
The tent, they had a mini tent right by our big tent. And me and Bradley woke up in the middle of the night when everybody else was sleeping. Only me and Bradley. Because we were closest to the freaking tent. And we wake up in the middle of the night, and all we hear is moaning. So we're like, ah, shoot. Because Rachel and Ryan were dating at the time. And They're adults, and you know what adults do. Not to be sex ed therapy or anything, but they got it on. Yeah. So they had sex in the tent that night. And it was only me and Brad shall know that. That is a thing that we don't really need to explain. But yeah. But yeah, that was the camping trip, by the way. The craziest one too. The crazy story I told you guys. That was the night before, and then the next day, that's when it blew down and everything. But yeah, it was pretty bad. They broke up, by the way. That's why every time Rachel laughs or something, bro, she probably watching my video, but we don't, bro. Let's not say it in the video, okay? You know how we go like, Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
You know how we say that? Let's not say that just in case you watch my videos.
Yeah.
Because then she'll call you and she'll be like, what you say to me?
The catch headed your way.
I'm sorry, don't pimp slap me.
She has a baby now. She probably wouldn't care, but...
Her baby's actually kind of cute, though.
Why did you say that,
I
Brad?
see her on Instagram all the time. I don't know whose baby it is because, Ryan and Rachel. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Oof. At least it wasn't black like we thought it would be.
And she was pregnant at the time too, though. Like, that baby has some problems then.
At least the baby wasn't black like Ryan thought.
Yeah.
Because Ryan was like, oh, if that baby's black, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. It's mine.
Ryan having kids too.
Woohoo! Where am I getting all these freaking cubes? But yeah, it was horrible.
Wait,
Lots of stuff has happened in my life,
tonight?
but huh?
I said, Ty, you're gonna stay up with us tonight.
Oh, no, Ty's probably gonna go to sleep.
Oh my.
But
I can't wait. Seth, can I cuss or no?
yeah, you can cuss. I cuss in the video.
Oh yay. What the fuck? You always fall asleep on me and Devin. Until like
It's not a family friendly show, bro.
Oh,
I still cuss.
Devin. 6. And then Devin started getting tired, and then Devin left.
But
Devin, why are you taking GPS?
yeah, after you date a girl for 6 months and then, you know, stuff like that happens, it kind of hits your heart. Especially if you know their parents and you like spend so much. I spent $160 on this girl
Shake.
because I grew up with her and she was my crush. I worried about her, and then like she like hurt her jaw during like practice basketball game, one of her basketball games, and I was like, oh no, are you okay? She said, yeah, I'm okay. But she freaking loved my pictures and loved what I gave her. And then when she was a beautiful blondie too.
Give her the big ball. You know those big balls?
Perfect personality.
The alien one.
But anyway, I can't get into that again. She broke up with me and she just decided it's
The
enough.
big ball. You know the one with the eye that hurts us every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's why I said be quiet. That's why I said be quiet.
I'm like, I'm slowly getting over that. But I got my YouTube channel to keep me up. This is what's been keeping me up over time. If I'm down, just make a video. Not a big deal. but yep.
Knocking on my door.
I'm telling you this, guys, if I get another relationship in Utah, I will ask her if she wants to go on camera, and if she doesn't, but if she does, well, that's good. Then we can do like co-op videos and all that. Cause that's what I was gonna do with Annie, but we never got the time to, because she lived in Hannah. But I'll get her girlfriend that actually it's in the same town. She'll be in the same town as me, because I'm living in one town, big town. And the school I usually go to get to school, I have to get on a bus, then go to another town, then get in that school. But the next girlfriend I get, I'm probably gonna bring her over to my house and we'll do co-op videos. So follow me on Instagram, because I will be posting pictures all the time.
You're teleporting me.
Follow me at Blakeman Seth, BLAKEMANSETH.
Oh, and I got it right.
And then you can search up Sethblingo on Snapchat, and you can follow me on Snapchat too. And everything's lowercase, and you will find me on there too. But anyway, guys, if you like this video and you want to get more Q&A videos and more videos like this, hit that like button and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to subscribe to get notified anytime I make a darn video. Thank you guys for watching me doing Q&A, and I'll see you guys next Saturday at 9 p.m. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye! And this